everyone, and welcome back to Spy Family Season 3, Episode 5. Last week, what happened last week? Last week was, I think we had the first storyline was the handler training new recruits, and the second storyline was Anya and Henderson? Was that what it was? Oh, wow, I'm surprised I remember that. Yeah, so yeah, that was a decent little episode. It was just like two decent, fun storylines where we got a little bit of character building. But I'm excited to see what we have coming up now. I don't think there's much I can talk about at the start of the episode. I think we're just going to jump into it. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking the video, commenting down below, and subscribing to the channel. All that stuff helps me out a ton. And go to my Patreon account if you want the full-length reaction, early access, and exclusive videos. Let's jump into this. This is Spy Family Season 3, Episode 5. Peanuts. Oh, that makes sense. They're probably really fancy. They might be like homemade, or not homemade, but made by someone else. Made by someone fancy. The cake was a lie! Yeah, mostly. Oh, you're so cute, man. She's one of the cutest anime characters in existence. I think she's like the most attractive anime character ever, maybe. The characters in this show have the craziest imaginations. Like all of them. But I guess when you live in a country like this, you'd be so paranoid. Yeah, it doesn't really help when you're an assassin and you're in a fake family. Like it's not easy for things to be normal. Aww. She didn't even bat an eyelash at the... Well, there you go. I was gonna say. Uh-oh. Is he all gonna do the Spider-Man, like catch everything? Oh my gosh. She is! Oh my god. She's so cute. Whoa. Oh my god, really? That's awesome. And they might be really fancy ones. Whoa! You gonna play volleyball? I like how she's shocked at what she's wearing, like she didn't put it on herself. I feel like yours gonna pop the ball when she spikes it. Oh, mummy friends. How rare. Surely not. Right. Make sure to teach her the rules. It's kinda complicated for a new person. Her stance. Wait, you can't spike it yourself. I think that was illegal. It was fucking awesome. Yes, there you go. Oh my god! Oh! But she can't run to the front of the court like that, I don't think. Yeah. Aww. That's so cute. Oh my god! Hell yeah! Oh, look how happy they all are. Fucking insane. She's in a red top. I love it. This is such a nice group. Yeah, she does. Yeah, she loves her family. Yeah. Everyone's winging it. This is such a cute story. I love how much everyone loves her as well. Melinda. It's ringing a bell. Oh, dearie me. Your kid punched my kid. Desmond. I loved that shot. Oh. Lloyd, all the plans in your head. No, she invited you to a lot of stuff. Yep. Aww. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah. What the fuck? Alright, well, my Crunchyroll just crashed. Hold on. Okay, starting from 12:15, 3, 2, 1, go. I don't love their way of raising children. Yeah, it makes sense. Keep the same friends close. You didn't know what that meant. The first woman to exist ever. And yours still doesn't know right now. Oh man. It's just such a fun storyline. Yeah, they're getting along well. Strange reaction. And probably rich people snacks. And yours made her way into one of those communities. That's an interesting reasoning. She's like too much risk and doesn't have quite enough information. Yeah. Oh, I love this music. I keep doing it. Gets Lloyd information. Oh, you're worried it's a risk because they might have set it up and you'll be in danger. Yeah, have some friends. I mean, you've got a little bit of friends, some more friends at work, but... Yeah. That's true. It's a win-win. Everyone gets something. Aw, I like their dresses. This will be plan C. Aww. They need to become friends with Damian faster. Yep. Look at those drawings. This music is so great. She ran out of ideas and just went to sleep. Great. Gives you an in if you want to assassinate them. Well, you actually wouldn't want to assassinate them. Because the shopkeeper's on this countryside, right? Shopkeeper's suspicious. Hey, Becky! I love Anya's blank looks whenever Becky's doing this. You gotta have the toast in your mouth. The whole burger! Oh my god. Tackling him. Oh! What a move! That was like a JoJo shot right there. Wow, cool. Anya can't help but get frustrated and get further away from him. Well, you fucked that one up, Anya. Oh man, this ending song is so good. You know what? I'm gonna add it to my Spotify playlist right now. It's probably Lilas Ikuta, if I had to guess. But do I know the name of the song? Okay, I found that ED. It's called Actor, and it was by Lilas Ikuta. It was just hard for me to wait. Did I? Yeah, okay. It just wasn't immediately in the new singles, so it was hard for me to find. But anyway, great episode. Really, really great episode. I loved that a lot. I will be honest, because I like to, be honest about this, when I can, especially on a series like Spy Family, where like I've read the manga of this series. And like, a lot of this stuff I can react to very authentically because I actually don't remember a lot of the stuff that happened. Because sometimes, I'm just casually reading the chapters and I'm just getting like big moments or whatever. And so like a lot of the stuff I really don't remember, and I haven't like reread any of it. But I will say I remembered Melinda as a character, because I quite like her character. I did not realize that she came in the show this early. Like I know we're in season 3, and so it doesn't seem like this early is very early, but like I still thought it was a while before we actually met Melinda in this story. So I was kind of surprised about that. I didn't expect to see that in this episode, but yeah, I like her character, and this was just such a cute episode. I just love your centric stuff in this show. I think, if the show does stuff based around her, I think it tends to be some of my favorite stuff in the show. Like, the best stuff in this show to me is like number one best stuff in the show is like when it's got a really, you know, story heavy arc that maybe involves everyone, right? Like that's the best stuff, where it's like everyone's a big part of this like really important arc that's progressing the story. Second best stuff is like, I would say, okay, yeah, no, let's just say number one in general is story progress stuff. It doesn't even need to involve the whole family. So like really, really important story progress stuff. Like, for example, when Lloyd met up with Donovan Desmond. Like that was, you know, mostly just Lloyd, but that was a really fucking engaging part of the show, right? So basically any major story stuff. And then second, I would say, is either, it's probably a tie between your stuff and like Anya school, Eden College stuff. Like I feel like Anya Eden College stuff is great. Like when it's actually part of the school and she's doing something important at school, that's great. And then just like basically anything you're related is great. I guess maybe except if it's like you're and Yuri, maybe that bumps it down a little bit, but mostly the your stuff is just incredible. And I'm such a big your fan. I mean, I've got this on my wall. Every day I can wake up and look at this thing on my wall because I love her very, very much. Now it was stupid because I just pulled that off my whiteboard. It was stuck there with magnets and I just pulled it off. I think I put it back on. I think. Hold on. Okay, I put it back on. It's fine. It's fine. I don't know if you could even hear me back there. So yeah. I just loved this. I loved seeing your, you know, make friends. And I love people who love your as well. Like, I loved that she was very weird in this little group, but they appreciated it. You know? Like, I feel like they treated her the way that people do treat these kinds of people, you know? Like, your is, like, cute and eccentric and, like, nervous and... like, but kind of cool, you know? Like, I feel like the women in this group were reacting exactly how I would expect them to react in real life, which is like, whoa, that was weird, but no, we kind of love it. You know, like you're cool and we want you here and we like you. And I loved that sort of support system that she had in this section, and I loved seeing how much Melinda liked her antics, and yeah, it's so great. And Yor is really the perfect person to be a part of that group, because like, as Melinda said, she was like, you didn't know who the fuck I was, you didn't treat me any differently, and you seem like you're on the back foot, that you're very nervous, but not because of me, you're nervous because of you, which I think is yeah, it's just a very cool part of Yor's character that's like making her perfect for this situation. I also just think it's interesting. I like the little bits of you know, world building that we get whenever we go into Lloyd's mind and he starts to like explain, you know, like what exactly what exactly Wise knows about the situation. And so, you know, this is our first time seeing Melinda, and then as soon as Lloyd finds out, we get to hear all the information about, like, what do they know about Melinda and why haven't we heard about her so far? Like, I think sometimes when this show has to justify why it's only introducing a concept now, I think I think the show does it very well, where there's a lot of, there's some good justifications for it. And it's just, I find it really interesting. So like in this case, it was like, okay, well, Melinda, like is someone that of course we've kept an eye on. Like, yeah, we absolutely have. But the thing is, like, she also has very closely guarded like groups in the same way that Donovan does. It's like she only has her small groups of trusted people or whatever. So it's not super easy to infiltrate her friendship groups. And then on top of that, she's kind of estranged from Donovan. Like, it seemed like, I mean, she still seemed to know stuff about Donovan, but it wasn't like, it doesn't seem like they're actively together. And so yeah, well, like, there's just not much to go with there. So basically, she's a high risk, low reward endeavor. So I think that's really interesting. Like, to me, that makes perfect sense. Like, why haven't we, like, if there was always the wife of Donovan Desmond, why haven't we considered her before? Well, here's the reason. It kind of sucks. Like, there's not really that much that you can do with her, right? But at least, like, the high risk thing is, like, how do you get information out of her, especially since she's not going to let anyone into her close circle, because her close circle is made up only of friends that she had before she was First Lady, so before she was even a public figure, before Wyatt even cared about her. So you can't just, like, send a lady in and join that group and then get information from her. Like, that's just not going to work. She's not accepting new people into that group. So it's like, yeah, the only way to get information you'd be getting, like, the information that you'd be getting probably wouldn't be super useful, and you'd be putting a lot of people at risk. But here, if yours already in there, you've already taken the risk. Like, she's in there, so you might as well get the information while you're there, you know? Like, at this point, you've accidentally stumbled across a way in, might as well use it. So I think that makes a lot of sense, and I think that's a good justification for why Melinda hasn't really been a part of the show up until now. But yeah, this was a good episode also, just to, like, the theming of, like, having imposter syndrome was a big theme, obviously, throughout this episode, of, like, you're being like, I'm not normal, where did everyone else learn to be normal? This doesn't make sense. And then obviously when she gets to the mothers and, like, meets with the mothers, and they're all like, yeah, none of us know what the fuck we're doing. We come here and we, like, talk to each other about it, and we, like, try to figure it out together. Like, nobody knows what they're doing, which is how the world works. Nobody knows what they're doing. Everyone's just winging it at all times. And that's what makes the world so scary sometimes, is, like, you feel like you have no idea what's going on, and that, like, something's gonna fall apart at some point at all times, and then at some point, like, someone looks up to you and goes like, wow, that person really knows what they're doing. They got their life together. And you're like, really? You think I've got my life together? But you're looking at someone else going, man, that person's got their life together. And then they would look back at you and go, what? What are you talking about? So yeah, I just think, you know, I didn't react a crazy amount to that theme in this episode, but I do think it was really well done. But I think that's, like, a big ongoing theme of Yor in general, you know? She's always extremely paranoid that she's not doing things the right way, you know? But that paranoia isn't that strange. It's just heightened for her because she's also an assassin, and she, like, didn't have a proper upbringing, you know? It was kind of just her and her brother. And so, like, she's feels like she's more in the dark because there was nobody around to mentor her, and she assumed that other people's mentors gave them so much more than they did, you know? But yeah, anyway, really great stuff. Loved that episode. That was really good. So that was season 3, episode 5 of Spy Family. Make sure to support the video if you can, liking, commenting, and subscribing, and go to my Patreon account for full-length early access and exclusive videos. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.